face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. So students, a very good day to all of you, and with this thought, I, Surabhi Sachdeva, going to start with the new topic of your syllabus, that is the clauses, and today we are going to do the types of clauses. So let's get started. So first of all, let's get to know what a clause is. Let us start with an example. The lady who is wearing a red sari is my aunt. So in this sentence, we have a subject, that is who. We have a finite verb, that is wearing. Hence, a clause is a group of words which has a subject, finite verb, and it forms a part of sentence. Okay, I think I am clear with this thought. So again, I'll repeat the same thing just to make you understand that in a sentence, if we are having a subject and a finite verb and it forms a part of sentence, then the group of words will be called as a clause. So what next? Let's see. So there are mainly three types of clauses. What are those clauses? First is independent, main or principal clause. Okay. So independent, main and principal clause, three names are for a single type of clause. Second is dependent or subordinate clause. And the third is coordinating clauses. Okay. So these three types of main clauses we have. Now one by one we are going to define all the clauses and we are going to have the examples of all these clauses. So what next? Let's see. First of all, what an independent, main or principal clause is. Let's take an example. I sang a song. I sang a song. In this sentence, we have a subject, that is I. We have a finite verb, that is sang. And we know that what the word independent means to say which is not dependent upon anything. Okay. So this clause has a finite verb and it makes complete sense. It can stand on its own. ठीक है, ये बिना किसी के ऊपर डिपेंड रहे खुद ही अपने आप में complete है. So when the sentence has only one main clause, then the clause itself is a sentence. तो जिस sentence में only one main clause है तो वो clause ही क्या है? Sentence है. Like in this sentence, it is a group of words in which we are having a subject, we are having a finite verb, it is not dependent upon anything, any other sentence, and it stands on its own and it has only one main clause. So this clause is called a sentence. So this is what we mean with the independent, main or principal clause. So what next? Let's see. Now let's take the example of dependent or subordinate clause. So the example is, I like music which is composed by A.R. Rahman. I'll repeat it. I like music which is composed by A.R. Rahman. So see, I like music is a main clause in this sentence because it is not dependent upon anything. But there is another group of words which is composed by A.R. Rahman. तो ये जो है, it will be considered as a dependent clause because it is dependent upon I like music. So these clauses are the one that have a finite verb but do not make complete sense on their own. तो इंडिपेंडेंट क्लॉज तो हम कर ही चुके हैं, बट डिपेंडेंट क्लॉज क्या है? जिनमें एक फाइनाइट वर्ब होती है बट वो अपने आप में एक कंप्लीट सेंस नहीं बनाती हैं. So they make sense only when they are attached to an independent clause. Dependent clauses only make sense when they are attached to an independent clause, like which is composed by A.R. Rahman has been attached to I like music, and this is how this clause can make a complete sense with the help of this group of words. I hope I am clear with this topic. So what next, students? Let's get to know. Now what are coordinating clauses? What are coordinating clauses? As the word expresses itself, the meaning, coordinating means to say which coordinates, जो समायोजन बिठाए, जो coordinate करे. We have an example. I like music and I enjoy spending time with friends. See, we have two sentences over here. I like music, I enjoy spending time with my friends, and these two sentences are joined with the coordinating conjunction, that is and. Okay, so I like music, it is a coordinating clause. I enjoy spending time with friends, it is also a coordinating clause. Both these clauses stand alone. अगर इनको हम सेपरेटली भी यूज़ करें तो ये अपने आप में कंप्लीट सेंस बनाएंगी. बट व्हेन दे आर कनेक्टेड, with which word we are going to connect it? We are going to connect it with a coordinating conjunction, that is and. Okay, so hence these are called the coordinating clauses because they have been connected to each other with the help of a coordinating conjunction, that is and. So I hope this is clear to you. So students, in this video we have learned that a clause is a group of words which has a subject and a finite verb and forms a part of sentence. An independent clause can stand on its own. A dependent or subordinate clause makes sense when attached to an independent clause. The clause is joined by the coordinating conjunction are called coordinating clauses. So this is all what we have learned. Sorry for the interruption. So this is all what we have learned through this video. So students, thanks for watching my video. Thank you very much.